All right, so we had a whole faux pas with the goddamn music. We're back. It's your boy. What an intro. Today we busted in on some wild shit. Show, people what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high, talk about that nigga. The D420 show, people what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high, talk about that nigga. The D420 show, people what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high, talk about that nigga. Yo, it's the D420 show, we about to start, so spark up, kid. Don't be smoking blush from a skater. Don't you think your verse just be busted instead of paying all that for a dentist to adjust? Shit's busted. Mike likes it, fucking talking slack. Nella piece of crazy chicks, you're taking a neck and charge. Steve Stone is still the worst. This motherfucker's like a purse. Every dirty trick I bang is counting and boys words. Smoking Joseph from the city, smoking on the fighting street. All the way out from North Cali, representing the Mendo. And A-N-T-L-I-V-E. You know that's me, just how I be. If you can't see, I'm just crazy, so come and smoke. Yeah, we got the news with the comedy and everyone on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows you we cannot be weak. So go and grab the laundry and come and have a seat. Because it's time to start the show, so we do it every week. What up? It's your boy, and live, Smoking Joe, and
yo.
the rest of this yet.
We live and direct.
Ain't be here yet.
Yeah.
Let me spark up my stove, get my shit piping.
What you smoking on today?
Huh?
What you smoking on today?
What I'm burning on today is a My Father's Centurion cigar.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Nice. I got me a nice new lighter to go in my collection here.
Get down.
This right here, the new Sci-Fi. 3 heads for the lighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
3 butane. It's got cigar punches on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's got the big feature in the back here. It's got the flip out cigar cutter.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this is my little Batman. One man show cigar lighter.
All right. Cut it.
Cut it, light it, smoke it.
Bam.
Delicious. Oh, that's a nice one.
What's up, man? How you been?
You know, we've been a little disconnected. The vacation, the fucking the show before that, we cut back. Last week's show was all about aggression and anger. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to enjoy shit last week because of Chubb fucking dog. Is that these niggas is brainwashed, bro? They sit there talking about, yo, Putin's a bully. Who the fuck is you, nigga, a bully? We in kindergarten, nigga, bully? Yeah. This is the world stage, my nigga. If you ain't strong, you get fucking stomped on. That's that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to run around with this bullshit moral shit. And America ain't about morals, all right? We do these wars to make sure that our petrodollar stays strong. All right? Our petrodollar is backed by bullshit. Okay? So all this shit about, oh, we got to be the moral. There's no morality in America, man. You motherfuckers wanna make these fucking depraved animals a normality in here. You know what I'm saying? The pedophiles and fucking people who put those dragons and fucking. Today I feel like a fruitcake and tomorrow I feel like a pie. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You see?
Ding dong.
Oh, damn it! When you speak of the devil, the minute you start talking about a nigga, he want to get on. What's good, man?
Dog, AKA. What's up, my brother?
Coach is still working, man.
Okay. You slapping them
Sister
floors down?
Kunta, do me a favor. When you working like this,
slapping them floors?
Yeah.
when you working like this, you and all this as Kunta.
Huh?
Dog, when you
checking
get
out
these
your
Kunta,
work,
when you
man.
working like this, you gotta have a tattoo that says "I'm the official Kunta." Right?
You know,
That's how he.
Yeah, this shit.
And when he goes live, that's how he's either Chub Dog or Kunta. He tells you right off the bat. Kunta's right here.
Yeah.
He's Chub Dog, the
You
club
be working in a motherfucker. You be working like a motherfucker, right, Chub?
Yeah. I've been trying to get this shit done, man. You know,
Today
I get the floor.
See what it is showing us the floor techniques.
Yeah, what it is, right? Is that look? See, he got the carpet, right, and he wanted all this was carpet up on the landing.
Right.
As you can see. So now, as we go up the landing, the bathroom is just right here, but he got carpet over here too. So I had to cut the carpet back, and now I'm actually starting to lay the floors. I'm starting to come out this way, so that way I could do the landing with the wood. And this is what I got going on right now.
Yeah.
So and then like I was looking at the time, I was like, "Holy shit, podcast! I gotta go," but I'm still working. I said, "My cousin gonna curse me out, man."
We can't have you working from 6 to midnight. It's got to be 6 to 6 at least, player.
No, what it is, right? Is that you can hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to just get this set up so that way I can. Okay.
You need me to take out the budget? Do you need me to take out of the D420 show budget one of those phone holders?
No. Because
the big 20 shit with
because it ain't always
Chuck,
like that. Yeah,
Smokey, drink some fucking water. You're coughing all over the fucking place, bro.
Ain't nobody. Man. Oh,
it's not God. Corona though.
I don't know.
That ain't Corona. That's fake. Mexicans don't catch Corona. What we catch is cabronas.
The cabronas.
Cabronas.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Not much, man. Just chilling. Fucking doing some playlists because I got like back-to-back weddings next month and a couple. I'm like all booked up next month. I fucking haven't had one of those in like a couple years.
Yeah. You know what? I'm starting to get calls too for them parties too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People are just waiting to party.
Been up putting together these playlists that they want to hear at their wedding and stuff. Getting everything ready in one folder so I can just go in there and slap it down, you know? You know how it goes.
Yeah, do I?
Get the crates ready.
That's right. All day.
Yeah, all day. So I'm kind of being blessed right now. Between some concerts and some weddings coming up. Birthday parties. Go smoking.
Hey, Chump.
Yeah.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I had brought this conversation up. Chump, Smokey was on it and so was Steve, but you wasn't on it. And I wanted to get your input. Have you heard anything about the Amir Locke case? It was the no-knock warrant, and they killed him in the house. He was on the sofa.
The guy?
Yeah. No,
I haven't heard about that one.
All right. Whatever. He was sleeping on the sofa. Cops kicked in his shit. He was all wrapped up. He had a little burner by him, and he grabbed his burner. Cops shot him dead. So the question was whether it's a question of the Second and the Fourth Amendment rights being violated as these no-knock warrants are being issued or being when they're being done, committed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the question is, do you think, and I wanted to ask your input, do you think it's feasible that we should stop no-knock warrants?
Yeah. And the reason
Mikey,
why... That's Michael.
Mikey's there.
Mikey, Mike, what's up, man?
All right, you probably got us on mute.
Plane.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Now. What's up?
Not much. What you up to?
We're talking.
Well, Coach is working.
Coach is working.
Coach is still in the field.
He's laying some plates.
Yeah, I'm laying that floor down.
Smoking Joe is chastising his lungs.
No, he's coughing up a storm. He's trying to cough up a lung.
And then I was just asking him because a couple of weeks ago I had asked this the deal about the Amir lock. Did you hear about that case, Mikey? Basically, it was a no-knock warrant that was being issued, and it was he had a burner, but it was his concealed burner, and they straight up blasted him while he was barely waking up from his sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I didn't hear that
it went out to a couple of different people that was wondering, no, you think these no-knock warrants commit more tragedy than they, because the no-knock warrants are supposed to be because they want to surprise people and catch them so that you don't destroy evidence, right? And that would more or less.
Or it's not only that; it's just, you get the drop when you really get the drop on somebody, you don't give a chance a person to run. So I mean, it has this.
I would say if you surrounded the apartment or the house of somebody, and you knocked on the door, you've already stunned their chance to run. You see what I'm saying?
But it don't always work that way.
I get what you're saying, but that to me it doesn't. Like I said, it was more issue to stop them from destroying evidence and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if being in that frame of mind or being framed in that manner, it harms more people than it saves them from saving evidence. You know what I'm saying? So do you think it's something that we should stop? No-knock warrants. But that would be across the board because there are some people who would need a no-knock warrant, like a pedophile who's actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In motion or in whatever they call it, like he's already been doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
You want to catch him?
You want to catch him? What?
I said you want to catch him beating off to kid pictures or something.
You don't want him to wipe up and shit, so you don't get no evidence or DNA on you, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I don't know. That's just all crazy. Yeah.
So I
Catch you red-handed.
Let's talk about this family reunion shit.
All right, cool. So, Chubb, check this out. I went and I met up with Millie. And I went down to Miami to go hang out with them and shit. So me and her was talking. And I told her about, let's try to get together a family reunion, maybe in New York where mostly everybody's at.
Yeah.
And she was like, fuck that. I don't want to be in New York. She was like, how about South Carolina? We rent a big-ass Airbnb and everybody, chips in to pay for their rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what are we going to do in South Carolina?
What?
And what are we going to do in South Carolina?
Same thing you were doing.
No, it's different.
How is it different?
Because it's in New York and it's not in North Carolina. That's a start. So now, anything else you want to know?
Well, that's in the middle for me and that.
Yeah, but you're only talking. Oh, listen, you're not talking about just you and that. You're talking about all the girls down there. And you're talking about my sister too. So I understand that. My thing is this:
for all of us, what?
For all of us, for everybody. But now my thing is this:
when I told her,
go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead, talk. Man.
All right. So when I talked to her and I brought up New York, she was like, "Why the hell do I want to be in New York?" And I was like, well, I thought that would be the easiest because that's what Chuck, Eric said. And she was like, no, I'm more for the South Carolina, the big ass, say Airbnb, so that we could all enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be easier for the girls to bring their kids, Mike, to come and maybe get both his boys over here at least. You know what I'm saying? And me to bring my daughters. And what we was considering, because I was like, we do got some broke motherfuckers in our family. So and I still want them to come. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we would have to work out things with whoever's going to be driving. You know what I'm saying? To see if we can get everybody together for the broke motherfuckers and get a big enough place that those who can't afford themselves a room could at least have a sofa or pull-out couches. You know what I'm saying? Still be there with us.
My thing is that if everybody's going to travel, hey, listen. Let me just say this before this ends, right? My battery's going dead and I'm still working. But hear me out on this. If you're going to travel and we're going to travel, then we might as well go out. Fuck South Carolina. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to Puerto Rico. Shit. I mean, my thing is that
that's a lot more money.
Huh?
That's a lot more money because we'll be paying for the trip out of the state, out of our island of America. You know what I'm saying? And then we be paying for an Airbnb out there as well. So I mean, over here, it's a little bit more feasible.
Listen, all you saying is that you driving. The only thing now you got to look at it like this: if you spend gas, the round trip to South Carolina and tolls, you don't got tolls, we got tolls. That's an airplane ticket, round trip ticket.
We ain't gonna change the shit around, nigga. I mean, it sounds more feasible to have everybody meet up halfway down here. Ain't nobody talking about to go to Dominican Republic. Where the fuck you from? You little Haitian bastard. Ain't nobody going over there. You said Haiti, and nobody's going fucking there, nigga.
I didn't say Haiti. Stupid.
You go to your own country on your own fucking.
That's the problem now. You don't want.
The minute you get 4 or 5 dicks involved, you want to go to an island.
You see, there you go. You just had to go there, huh?
You leave it open.
Look, you leave your ass open. That's what you do.
We'll talk more about it. I'm gonna be
really eliminate everybody.
I'm gonna go see Millie, and we'll talk more about it. Maybe I'll have her call you guys.
No, don't call me.
You know, fuck you. You're useless anyway. You're useless anyway, nigga. If we need floors put, we'll call you.
Yeah, listen. Okay, so now let me just ask you a question. How much money you think you're going to spend to get to South Carolina? Forget the room. How much you going to spend to get to South Carolina?
This is the thing. If I'm bringing my kids and I'm bringing more of my family, I can fit more people in the van driving over there if I rented a car, and it still would be cheaper than buying each person an airline ticket, bro. I get what you're thinking, but I'm not going alone.
Hold on. You're right. I can't even argue with Chet. See, that was a good point that you made, because I didn't think about you loading everybody up. So
family reunion. That's key.
No, but you know what? I'm just thinking that, I mean, listen, if we planning a year ahead.
Why can't us, the older cousins, us niggas all get together? Us do a little trip. You know what I'm saying? A vacate. Like a family man shit.
The first generation go on a trip like that. Yeah.
You know why?
They can afford it.
You know why, right? No, you know why?
Why?
You need to do that, though. That trip you just said. That's
I hear
what we
you,
need to do. Like, come on, man, let's go somewhere, man. Nigga want to go to. Ain't nobody know nobody in South Carolina. We're gonna be down there for the whole weekend. I'd rather go to Florida.
I might know some people in South Carolina.
Yeah, who?
Are you guys talking about like renting a house? Like people up here, they rent their cabins or whatever.
Yep.
And sometimes
we figure if we rent like a big ass 20-something bedroom house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we make sure we get all the people to fill it up, and we get a big ass house. I think with everybody throwing in little chips here, that should be more than feasible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can look around for things to do on the outside. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything around the area, like we can look for a place that would be in a nice area that we'd enjoy to go out to. You know what I'm saying? While we're in the house and hanging out with everybody, if we want to all go out towards, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of nightlife or whatever.
Shoot a gun.
Now, throw me up some nails. The nails for the gun. Yo, listen, before my phone died, man. Matter of fact, let me say
Hey,
that.
save it.
No, but I hear you though. I'm like I said, I'm just still at work. I just wanted to chime in right quick.
All right.
Okay, let y'all know
But we'll
what's
talk
going
more
on.
about it. Do you not want Millie to call you? Do you not want Millie to call you? Because I won't have her call you.
Yeah, no. Have her call me. Listen, I'm with
Okay.
whatever's down, man. I don't give a fuck. You know.
She was like, she said, I'm having no problem setting it up. That was what she said.
Right.
So she was into it. All right. So yo, be safe. Do your thing. Don't let them niggas work you to midnight, cuz.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
All right. Love you, nigga.
I love you too.
All right, nigga. Hold your head.
Peace, Chubb.
All right, y'all. Peace.
So, Mikey.
Huh?
Good.
Michael. What about that text I sent you? Michael Mora dying. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
I sent Mike a fucking it was a news story of a dude named Mike Mora who died.
Oh damn.
Nah. And I was like, damn nigga, we had two name drops in 1 month, no Mike?
Yeah.
Remember the two Brooklyn dudes, Rivera and Mora?
Yeah.
The two cops? I'm wondering where the fuck was your daddy? Your daddy laying them down everywhere, nigga. Where are all these Moras coming from?
I don't know.
That was fucking wild out, bro.
Yeah. So what else is going on with this war or whatever?
I don't know. I mean, I saw a thing where they confirmed that there's 5 of those biolabs. Not saying that they're weapons grade, but they did say there's 5 biolabs that America is involved with in Ukraine, sponsoring or working out of.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, I don't know. All I keep seeing now is TikTokers talking about the Russian war. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh, the reason our gas is so expensive is Putin. And I'm like, no, it's not. We had the XL pipeline being pushed through here. Biden stopped that. That was a bigger pipeline, more oil, faster, moving. He slowed that shit down. We stopped it. We have a pipeline, but it's a bullshit one. It's small. And supposedly, I was watching. I don't know which it was, one of the news channels, Hannity or fucking one of those dumb bitches, and they were talking about we've got about, we're critical on our fuel consumption, that we've got about 30 days or some shit like that worth of oil in the reserve, because he was talking in the last the president in the last interview thing, he said he was going to release something like 60 million drums of oil. I think he said that in the State of the Union. So with him releasing 60 million this time, and he had it released, I think it was, I don't remember how many, but a couple million drums a little prior, that we're supposed to have about a month worth of reserve. And Europe is saying in between 12 months or later, we're going to have a food crisis, a food shortage. And that would probably be from all this bullshit with these wars. You know what I'm saying? With all this nonsense. Because we get shit from Russia. We get shit from all these different countries. So war is a no good. The only thing it does is it makes these motherfuckers money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me tell you this, Mikey. Last night when I was hanging with Millie and her daughter has a friend, and her friend is a Russian exchange student.
Oh, damn.
Killer.
Nah, nigga. You're evil, nigga.
I wasn't going to say that, but I was going to wonder how they treating her.
Everybody was all right. She looks white, obviously. You know what I'm saying? White girl. When she speaks, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? She has that heavy accent shit. She's a nice girl. You know what I'm saying? Do I trust her?
I would detain her.
I'm still out.
Hey, did you hear about this story, Mikey? Did you hear about the story of the Brittany Griner?
Yeah.
The basketball star that's locked up in Russia?
Yeah, the hash oil.
Yes.
She has some.
They just extended her.
Oil.
They just extended her arrest.
She has some. I didn't know that. Crazy.
Do you think that's political?
She's black. That's why. She's black.
Black with drugs.
That's straight there.
That's her.
She's a woman.
She's been in there since fucking February of this month. I mean, this year. So she's already been in there a little bit over a month. They want to hold her. They want to extend her arrest until the 19th of May. So she'd be doing.
She played ball. She played basketball.
Yeah, she's a WNBA basketball player.
Are they trying to hold her back?
That's some funny shit, bro. Because you gotta. I mean, I know. Like initially, you'd be like, "Oh, because she's black, she's a dyke-looking bitch, whatever." They're gonna teach us a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking more is because she's American. She also said she hasn't seen her fucking the consulate. The U.S. consulate has not visited this chick yet.
That's weak.
And it says, despite the authorities' willingness to create all conditions for their visit. But earlier this month, somebody told ESPN that Griner had not been granted consular access. So basically, they try to be on ESPN, they try to say, the Russians are not allowing her to get access. But according to the Russians, they're saying the U.S. consulars have not visited her, despite them making and willingness to create all good conditions for them. So, is it that these crackers don't let this nigga hide a drama, Mikey?
I don't know. Like I said, you don't believe. I don't believe anybody. So.
But I'm just saying, if she's being held longer, I would think it's the Russians trying to be political, trying to boss the U.S. like you niggas ain't shit. But if Americans are not even going over there to grab her, like, yo, fuck this bullshit, expedite this case, then it's like they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you would think they're supposed to go there. That's what these U.S. consulates are, and the councils. When you're in another country, they're supposed to go and be your defense. Right? So I'm like, why are they not out there doing everything they can do? And anyway, how come Black Lives Matter and shit isn't marching the streets and bugging the fuck out? I'm just saying because I think that it's kind of fucked up, bro. Yeah, all right, granted, she's a basketball superstar, which don't mean shit, really. You know what I'm saying? She's a regular person trying to come back, and she was doing a little bit of hash. I'm just saying, bro. I ain't into that shit, because I'd be like, yo, hash ain't take no ass. It only brings you cash. You know what I'm saying?
I love hash.
I would email Black Lives Matter, the LQB, whatever that is, and see what their stance on this is, and find out what they're doing and what can we do to contribute.
Word up, because I don't, not for nothing, I read a lot of stories about all the monies that gets contributed to the Black Lives Matters. The upper, the people higher up are taking most of that money. One of these bitches got like three or four houses. And when they was like, yo, you stealing from black, she was like, I'm uplifting black people. My family's black. You know what I'm saying? But if you're taking that money to get you a house, then that means you're not using any of that money to put into any political fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what the money's supposed to be for, political fighting.
For shit like this.
Did you guys remember, do you remember when the Trump-Biden presidency was going down, that Ice Cube was talking about doing a contract with one of the presidents? Do you guys remember that? No? Man. I should have looked it up. I wanted to find out what happened of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Nice. Oh, let me share this with you. Hold on. Let me share something with you. I thought this shit was hilarious. Hold on 1 second. Screen share. Screen share. Right here. All right, check this out. So that this dude is trying to record what Biden's saying so he can write it down, right? So here we go.
Bear more pain and more loss. The only way. That's the only way. These milestones no longer mark our national mourning. These milestones, I should say, no longer mark our national mourning.
Yeah, I was crying when I saw that shit. I was like, can you imagine a nigga who gotta write that shit down? This motherfucker's mumbling all over the place. You're like, fucking shit. Fucking asshole can't even speak. Yeah, Mikey. So let me ask you this question. Do you think we could chip in and get Derek and his babies down here for this family reunion? Because I'll chip in.
Yeah, he can afford to come.
Oh, I'm just saying.
For him to go
It's a matter of, obviously a matter of timing, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Well, let's try to see if we can get everybody, because that would be cool to have all the kids meet each other, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down. I mean, we got to see when it is. And, you know, I'm willing to.
We'll keep up on it. That way, you know what I'm saying? Once we decide a general month,
shares,
and we start working it down.
Get it together.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, there's not much. Did you guys
how's the stock market doing in this?
How is the stock market doing right now, Mikey? Do you know how the stock market is doing right now? How is Tesla doing right now? Did you hear about the Tesla employees?
They're skyrocketing. I bet. I think I follow this one DJ on Twitch. Her name is Party Like a Mother, and she bought a Tesla like 4 years ago, if that. And and she typed in what her model is, and it went up 10 racks since she bought her car.
Nice.
Inflation. So
did you hear about the employee that was fired recently because he put up on his either Facebook or social medias, he had put out the reports of the self-driving report records, incident records. So Tesla gets an incident report for all of their automatic cars that crash and fail to do shit. And dude put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And they fired his ass immediately, which to me makes me seem like don't be buying that automatic self-driving shit. You better get the shit that at least talks to you and just keeps on moving. Because if the bitch is driving, she's crashing your ass.
Well, I just learned about that, but not about that thing, but the same person that I follow on Twitch. She said she was in her car and she was on the freeway or something, and she was gonna move to the left, and her car didn't allow it. Moved her back to the.
She was like, "Nah, nigga, I don't feel like going that way, bitch."
She said, "No, there's a car there. There's a car. You might not see it, but I see it, and you're not going there."
Nah, like, yo, nigga, I don't feel like speeding up, nigga. Bitch, you want to drive slow?
I didn't know they were like that kind of crazy. But but I can see what you're saying now about the guy leaking this shit. And yeah, maybe 1 out of every 6 cars fuck up or something like that. You know what I mean? There's a bad chip.
That's not good at all.
There's a bad chip.
You're not going to tell me that Tesla's jumping up in sales when motherfuckers is dying from the automatic driving. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Tesla might be jumping up in sales because everybody's getting worried about gas. Okay? because gas is getting expensive.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
I'm telling everybody, I'm like, yo, that shit's gonna get serious. Motherfuckers heat their homes with gas. Some people cook with gas. And the price is doubling up.
It used to be cheap. Yeah.
It's no joke, bro. That's gonna put people to freeze in the cold weather, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm telling you, when I heard the report about them saying we got about 30 days worth of gasoline in reserves, these little wars can actually
get some gas cans and store some up.
Go get yourself a bottle of Stable. Put that in the gas and make sure your gas tank is airtight.
Right.
And it should last you a little time.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, generators and shit like that run on gas, and
what I'm doing is
I'm a power outage, man, and I have to rely on the generator to power the house up. You know.
So what I've been doing is stocking up on butane and
propane and shit like that.
And butane, yeah. So like this Saturday, I'm gonna go fill up one of my empty cylinders, and I'm thinking about ordering another cylinder so that I can fill that up because I have one already full. I want to sit on 2, but I'd rather sit on 3. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm doing that is because I brought a couple of these little side stoves that I could use those butanes and propane shit for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm like, yo, electricity is what I'm working on. So if my shit pops off, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
And as a matter of fact, I probably do have a gas stove over here because I got open flame, so my shit is gas. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that shit is gonna start climbing up, and we have some issues with that shit. It's gonna be a problem. I'm reading everywhere. The EU is saying that in 6 to 12 months we're gonna be fucked. Everybody's gonna be looking really bad.
That's probably why they want to.
So, and I'm looking at everything that they're talking about here. All these news sites. So these motherfuckers is like
chess pieces moving. Well, let's fuck with their gas so they can go all electric. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Do you think gas companies? You think that gas companies and the Arabs that had oil would be like, yeah, fuck it, let's hold the gas so that everybody goes electric? They'd lose their money.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to go with that, bro. What it is that this cocksucker had it already planned out. The minute he came into the office and he reversed everything good that Donald Trump signed for this country, he fucked us. Because that XL pipeline was a big fucking deal. It was a big deal. Okay? And then Trump had said no to Putin's pipeline, and then Biden approved it. So come on. You see what I'm saying? You're going to approve the country who you keep telling us is our enemy?
All right.
You're going to approve the person who you keep calling on TV a murderer?
And after all that bullshit we did all that bullshit for the pipeline.
Listen, it's a lot of bullshit. We put in Obama put in the shit where he was trying to stop fracking. Okay? All of that shit benefits every other country who's producing oils.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Not good.
Like China. If China's producing oil, they'd have their fucking manipulators here telling us that fracking is dangerous and it's fucked up. Even if it is, they're not going to stop it. And how do you know fracking is bad? Have you ever been involved in a fracking incident?
No, I haven't, but I can see. I've been around environmentally for the last few years.
First of all, everybody who has businesses that digs for oil and everything else, they got to follow certain guidelines. So they're not destroying the environment. You see what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
The best produce of power is nuclear. It's the cleanest. And we keep on acting like that's too dangerous and bad. It's the cleanest. Okay? Because when the fucking solar, that shit is iffy. It's fucking iffy. The only shit that's been reliable is nuclear power. It's the only thing, and it's far more safer than everybody wants to say it. Because in these industries that they're lobbying for, they're out there creating propaganda to make us all believe different things. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going on right now. America's a propaganda show. We have Russian propaganda, we have Chinese propaganda, Ukrainian propaganda, and most of all, American propaganda. And for that, I had to take a couple tokes of this cocaine because I can't afford gas. So after this, I got to run to the store. Might as well be charged up. Cheaper to buy a key of coke and run the way you're going, and come back home, sniff another key, then pay for gas. You know what I'm saying?
I've been pondering that, man.
Nah, nigga, I'm doing lines.
Find me a good connect doesn't fuck with that fentanyl.
Yeah, I'm trying to get no fentanyl, non-fentanyl, no GMO.
Non-fentanyl cocaine, please.
Yeah. Can I get all pure Prudo? I'll cut it myself. You know what I'm saying? I even think pure cocaine will probably be even cheaper than fucking gas right now.
Yeah, no. Huh?
Today we found the gas station for $4. We tried to drive closer to our neighborhood because this gas station usually is comparable with one closer to our house. So we tried to drive there, and our house was like, "Nah, fuck you." We did a U-turn, drove all the way the fuck back up to go get that $4 gas. Fuck that. And it's sad. Yeah. That's sad. You know that U-turn. Last weekend we were supposed to have my grandkids come down because the daughter had the weekend off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we was gonna do like a quick 1-day drive down, we'll hang out, go somewhere, and then they'll go back home. But the gas price made it impossible. It was ridiculous. We'd have been dropping $240 fucking dollars for them to come back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, bro.
Ain't no joke, man.
And I'm over here
with a V8.
I know everybody wants to be like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Barrel carburetor. I'm not feeling you. I do.
It ain't no war, bro. Because Texas produces oil.
Oh, yeah. We got plenty of it.
We have our own oil here. And these motherfuckers is denying that shit. So what they do is, our oil that they frack and develop here in America, we sell it out to the other countries because we can make more money. And then we take the cheap Russian and bullshit oils for our gas tanks and shit. That's how they do us. You know what I'm saying? And we sit here like we're sitting here like dickheads, bro.
Yep.
Except me. I ain't sitting here like no dickhead. I shout this shit to the top of the mountains. Motherfucker say hello to me, I start talking about his president. You be at the bus stop and nigga be like, "Hey, bro, how you doing?" I'm like, "Man, fuck Joe Biden, nigga." Oh, okay, bro. I'm like, I'm just saying, man, fuck him and everybody who voted for him, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pissed off. I see so much shit going on. I'm like, this is ridiculous, bro. This is the type of shit that was avoidable. For real. It was avoidable. I mean, I'm not blaming the idiots of all that were like, I hate Trump, anybody but Trump. I'm not blaming them because they're faggots. And faggots just act like faggots, my nigga. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. We like faggots. You never know. Might get locked up, might eat a few. You know what I'm saying? Might be lonely. But what I'm saying is, I'm blaming the politicians that acted like they had no one else that was viable to run as a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? When they had Tulsi Gabbard, who could have been running there, why would they put Kamala Harris? Why? Because Tulsi would have made fucking Biden look like he was weak and shit. But at least that bitch would have probably been something. She probably would have been able to do something. You know what I'm saying? Cocksuckers. Y'all motherfuckers voted for these motherfuckers to keep robbing us. Happily. Bitching the motherfucking the State of the Union, this bitch like this. Like, we're fucking them well. Come on, bro. Sitting like a bunch of fucking assholes. And I hate when motherfuckers be like, "Oh, why you think we had civil wars?" And all these motherfuckers talk about the boogaloo. Oh, shut the fuck up, nigga. The boogaloo. You ain't even fist fighting the niggas in your neighborhood. You want a boogaloo. Get the fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers just piss me off. fucking up my visuals here. You know what I'm saying?
So what else?
All right, that's what I'm looking at right now. So what else is going on? When we get to politics, you know, I just start losing that shit.
Nah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why politics never a good
So I
conversation.
saw this story in Ohio, right? Where a father and daughter was murdered, right?
Uh-oh.
So this would be the story was there was these 3 teenagers that you know, I guess they went to rob them, whatever. But they ran up on the father and daughter, tortured the daughter in front of the father, shot them both, threw them in the car, and then burned their asses in the car. You know what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers are on trial right now. One dude, they recommended life. The jury recommended life. The other dude, they're waiting to give him his time. You know what I'm saying? To sentence him. So they don't know what time he's gonna get. And the third dude's about to go on trial now. And I'm thinking to myself, I wish motherfuckers could see what these cocksuckers look like. I don't know if I have it still. I did have it.
With that type of crime.
Hey, let me show you. Let me show you these niggas right here. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. The first nigga right here. The first nigga right here. This nigga right here with the cock eye. Nobody should be hanging with that nigga right there. Okay?
All right.
Just look at this nigga right here. If this nigga comes to me with a job, like, yo, dogs, I got a lick, we could. I don't even know your dogs. Who you talking to? Who you looking at? No, who you looking at, guys? What's wrong with you, nigga? Stop looking at the nose. You know what I'm saying? And then these dudes. So the dude in the middle, he just got found guilty, but they haven't sentenced him. The dude on the far right, the jury has suggested life in prison. But I'm looking at this shit like, yo, not for nothing, bro. Not for nothing. How do you stop motherfuckers from doing shit like that? Giving them 100 years? Give them 1,000 years? Or you hang them all? You know what I'm saying?
I believe in give them the same punishment as they gave on to the victims. Burn them alive.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Hang these motherfuckers. It ain't about because they black.
Yeah,
motherfuckers could have been white. These motherfuckers could have been Spics. These motherfuckers could have been Jews, Japs, Chinks, Wops, Kikes, fucking thing. They could have been any fucking thing.
Yeah.
When they're doing shit like that, they don't deserve to spend any more time on the earth.
And we don't deserve to pay taxes on their ass.
Nah, at all. And we shouldn't have the thought that they might go back.
Make money off
we
these
should
guys.
never have that thought that they might come back to the world. You know what I'm saying? When you put them in jail, these motherfuckers wind up getting released after X amount of years. Good behavior. Oh, fuck yeah. What do you mean good behavior? You know what I'm saying? So what? He didn't want to get his ass whooped and put in solitary confinement, so he played ball, and now you motherfuckers want to let him loose when he was torturing motherfuckers? Get out of here with that shit.
I mean, stuff like that, you know. Petty crime, like, it, you know, but those are some severe shit right there. That's just some sick people.
That's some fuck shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's some fuck. This little girl, I think she was 18, maybe? 14 years old. She was 14. Okay? Her dad was 31. 14-year-old girl, my nigga. They tortured her in front of her daddy. For real, you should be spending time putting them in prison, feeding them, giving them a space. Come on, bro.
To bring it back like the old days, execute right off the bat, hanging day.
It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Firing squad. I mean, we got so many people on death row. They should really put the fear in people and start eliminating them and go, hey, they're really serious about this shit. We better not do that.
You know what the problem is? We've, as a nation, we tried to become overly sympathetic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've allowed a lot of these women to come out here and use that female emotion of, oh, everybody deserves this. And I go, yeah, that's true. But you know what? There's certain people that commit actions in life that the minute they've committed that action, they have removed themselves from the list of being able to live with the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's even the people in prison. We're supposed to put people in prison that we can rehabilitate. You should never rehabilitate someone who tortures and kills. That's a person who does not need to be rehabilitated. A person who needs to be rehabilitated is a junkie, is a kleptomaniac, is a drunk driver. You know what I'm saying? These are people who need to be rehabilitated, okay? Not murderers, not people who want to torture, not anybody who has committed a crime, not anybody who's committed a crime that is torturous, okay? Pedophilia, that's torturous. Little kids can't take a dick in their ass. That's torturous. And it's just like murdering somebody and torturing them before you murder them. So killing in the heat of passion, that's one thing. But yet, how do you rehabilitate a person who has murdered for love? Okay, crime of passion. Killed the motherfucker who's having sex with his girl. Killed this girl because she's leaving him. How do you rehabilitate that person? There is no rehabilitation. This person believes that if you do them wrong, you don't deserve to live. You see what I'm saying? So you can't rehabilitate that person. I don't care if you want to put him in a church. Then you know what? Send him to the Vatican and let those priests rape him all day until he conforms. You know what I'm saying? And then give him a collar so that he can continue raping more people. You see what I'm saying?
That's what it's like you said. Put him with the you punish him with their exactly. No, I believe that.
Crazy, bro. As a society, we've agreed for too much shit.
We got too soft. Yep.
You know what it is? As a society, what we agreed to has been already encroached upon. They've already overstepped that. The line that we all agreed for, hey, we agree that as civilized people, we won't attack each other. We agree that we won't be malicious towards each other. We agree that we wouldn't take something from person who earned it. You see what I'm saying? But in there, the police have encroached on us with that. They'll pull us over and steal our materials, or they'll imprison us falsely, or we get encroached upon always, and then we still sit here and allow that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you can't be like, yo, I'm a badass. If you're an American citizen, you paying taxes and getting your money taken before you get your money, okay? Because you're not. You're getting raped just like every fucking body else. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you, the taxes is ridiculous. Everybody that I know nobody's getting a refund. Everybody's paying back into taxes, and that's because of that stimulus. You see what I'm saying? So they stimulated shit. You see what I'm saying? Because what they did, money gave us early, so we could survive, and then the money that we was thinking about now, so we could store up and stock shit, we're fucked on. You see what I'm saying?
They want their money back. Yeah, I figured that would.
It ain't their money, bro.
This is where we're telling me this is the way they signed the. So I don't know. I didn't get any, so I don't give a fuck. But
I got it, and they tell me I owe them a couple $1,000, and I'm just like, yeah, all right, well, we're gonna have to work on that because I'm not paying you back that shit. I didn't file the year before. The year before, I still had my daughter, which I was supporting, so I have money coming from there. They can take that shit because I ain't gonna be giving up cash. You motherfuckers take what you owe me and keep it, and we'll divvy up next year.
Yeah, well, that's how it should happen. I mean, after your tax break, from your kid and stuff, and instead of getting that, we take this, subtract. Here's your dollar.
I was tripping because I was wondering, do I still have my daughter as a dependent on my W-2s? I went and checked my W-2s, and it's like, no, 0 dependent, single, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you? How the fuck is you thinking I owe you $2,000?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how when I filed, I didn't claim nobody. I just, But
no, I'm just saying.
Me and my kids' moms always had to fight over that shit. But I hear you.
Nah, I had to fight over that shit, right? When I first had my daughter living with me, when she was like 7 or 8, when she first started living with me, I used to give her mom's the income tax. And this is all my money, is what it was. And I used to give it to her. But after a year and I think it was 2 years, I was like, yo, that's it. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I'm paying everything on this kid. I don't call you asking you for money. I don't ask you to chip in. So now this money is for me to re-up on all the money I spent on this kid. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, man, the minute I get that money, my kid was like, Daddy, we going shopping? Like, shopping what? Fuck you smiling for? Man?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
But she used to get me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sucker. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what else is going on?
I don't know, man.
What else is going on? What's going on in your neck of the woods? You guys got that magazine ban, player. I see that Newsom is talking about getting rid of that gun list.
The what?
You know the list, the gun list, the gun purchase list that you guys have. There's a list of guns you're allowed to purchase in California.
Oh, okay.
You can't purchase every gun you see. There's a list of approved guns that you can purchase.
Kind of like our car park. Yeah, I hear you.
Eliminate that list.
Except for California. No, I get it.
Man.
Is he gonna live?
Nobody. You guys ain't fighting, bro. You guys ain't out there fighting that shit. He wants to get rid of that list, which would make it possible for you to buy new guns.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta pay attention, player. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get a burner, you have a burner. You have a right to have it. You know what I'm saying? And so them doing shit like this is gonna make you a felon when you're not doing shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta pay attention to that shit, my dude. I know you guys be like, Liza gun nut and shit, but nah, I'm trying to be like, yo.
No, but I hear you. I mean, they try to take that stuff when it's time to bear arms. You know, we're fucked because I get you.
No, and so what I'm saying is, and then if you got something, they want to fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't did shit with it. It's here because I might need it.
I'm waiting for somebody to protect my family. I hear you.
You guys got to start being a little more boisterous with your government in California, because with what it is all the big money people out there, they're the ones that tell Newsom, yo, don't take away their guns. But those rich motherfuckers all have guns, nigga. They got people with guns, with machine guns.
Yeah,
and they want the plebes without guns, and that's you niggas, bro. So you got to be on top of it, bro. I don't give a fuck how many rich people there are. There's more broke niggas. So we got to get together and be fighting for our shit, bro. I don't give a fuck if this nigga's an ex-con. Don't tell me he can't have a gun if he's an ex-con because it was fucking forgery. You know what I'm saying? If he was forging, he was forging. Don't tell me he can't have a gun. That's bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
I made a joke like that on the radio one time when we needed some volunteers. I said, come on down, we always take them all. We don't care if you've been in it. But if you got you've been charged with embezzlement or something, maybe we won't put you in front with our cash box. But you can do something else like push a broom. Exactly.
That's just the real life, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to expect bullshit. And let me tell you, this government has labeled motherfuckers with bullshit from the beginning. Okay? All these felons and all that other bullshit, they want to mix everybody in with bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. You got arrested, then you can't have a gun. Fuck you. Well, fuck your mother. Matter of fact, I'm going to get 4 guns, nigga. And if you come at me, I'm going to shoot at you and your fucking mother, motherfucker. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't ready for that shit, player.
No, I hear
and I ain't gonna lie. I be ready like Freddy. But the other day I got ran up by those raccoons and those niggas caught me off guard. They caught me off guard. But I'm thinking now that them niggas are an elite team, an elite special force team.
Oh, you
know what I'm saying?
They're smart, man. They are smart.
They ninjas. Assault ninjas. Niggas zombie though.
Oh yeah, they can scrap too.
It was on me. I almost lost it. I almost lost it. You know
But
what I'm
yeah. You still get them out there or what? You got cages for them?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. They ran me out of my front yard. When the sun goes down, I think I was left a note on the door that was like, yo, when the sun comes down, don't be around.
Yeah, this is your playground at night. I hear you.
As you see, I'm in the house smoking, as you can see. So, I think we're getting an understanding.
You learn how
Don't shake the tree.
No, I hear you. I mean, we have a stack of them here too, and they're huge. And
they big, bro.
And they used to come. They came up to the front porch a lot, and there's like a pack of them around here, and a whole family, and they'll come up and eat the cat food, or cats didn't finish eating, or the dog food that's laying around. Yeah, we had to, we got these the food bins stuff, so the raccoons won't get into them and shit. But
you know why that happens?
They ain't no
right?
fucking joke.
You know why you wind up getting them so confident to come up to your doors and shit? Because you probably got neighbors putting food out, so they think it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
which is not a problem. It's not a problem for me. If you're gonna feed them in front of your house, because then they'll get used to coming to your fucking house. Stay the fuck away from mine. You know what I'm
saying? They get into garbage cans, all kinds of shit. If you don't have the tight lids on them or not, they fucking shit up. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get my ass into no problems, but I was thinking about suppressing a 22 on and running up on these niggas and just putting them down.
Hey, that's the ticket. Or get you a tranquilizer dart guns.
This weekend, I'm going to go to Home Depot, buy some red spray paint so I can spray paint on my blue drums. It's on. I'm going to put it's on, nigga. It's on. Coons versus live versus Coons. It's going to be on, my nigga. I'm saying it's going to be a deadly fight. I'm going to write that whole shit out. Like, yo, I warned them. I'm warning them. This is a legal document, and it's warning. I verbalized and I visualized my displeasure with them visiting my abode.
My friend had one. Well, he kind of rescued it from at his place, but he was neat. He was a little guy, and then he grew up big real quick. But he climbed the tree, fuck with you, and stuff like that until he got old enough where he brought more raccoons, so he had to go. But yeah.
Now, because of this encounter of raccoons, I've been looking at videos to see what it looks like to see a raccoon with rabies.
Oh, okay.
They're a little bit more distinct. You can tell if a raccoon actually has rabies. The motherfucker be moving weird. You know what I'm saying?
Moving weird.
They're kind of like a junkie. You ever notice how junkie get all high up and then they like can't control their body type shit? It's like that. So if you ever encounter a raccoon who's fucking like trembling a little bit and shit, I mean, because we all look for the foaming of the mouth, but there's certain stages that they go through. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start watching like erratic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit won't be walking straight. It'll zigzag around and shit and be moving weird. If you see that, fucking
there you go. You do it. What do you call it? Investigating of your enemies.
I don't know how many needles it is in the belly, but I know it's like more than 10.
Right.
Right. A bunch of needles in the belly for rabies. And then they say if you get rabies, you get bit by something that got rabies. Bring that shit. Bring it. So that they can see what it has and know how to treat you. I'm like, nigga, I'm getting bit. I don't think I'm gonna be trying to remember to grab this motherfucker, throw him in the pocket, and ride off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fucking bugging, screaming all over the place. He's foaming at the mouth. No, that's just me shitting on myself. Help! He's shitting on himself. He's got rabies. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, let's get up out of here. Why don't you tell everybody where you gonna be?
Well, tonight after we get tonight we're gonna go hang out with Mendo Dope for a little bit. My son's gonna be inside the recording studio with oldie and laying down a new track.
Nice. So a little smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So that's finally coming around. You got some time to spend with him and lay down a track, see what happens. We're gonna be there.
Nice.
We're gonna go over there in about an hour and a half. Then I'll be back here, and I'll be back on knyo.org from 10 o'clock to 1 a.m. But it depends how long I'm at the Mendo Doughboy's house, and I get back here. I'll get back on the radio real quick. But
and go now. If while you're there, take pictures so you can throw some stills out on Facebook so we can see.
All right.
Because you ain't gonna video them while they trying to put their new music together. No?
Yeah,
that's okay.
Right. Go live. I might, you know. You catch some of that concert the other night?
Yeah, you saw me on there, bro. I was watching.
Good deal.
But then when you left, I was like, I'm going to sleep. It was late. It was like 1 a.m. when you cut it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta go to sleep, my dude. I had to work.
Word.
But I had a good time. I was enjoying myself.
Right. Did it sound okay?
Oh yeah, it sounded good. It was clear for me.
I got a new old phone. One of my nephew-in-laws gave me one of his phone because my iPhone is just so old and it's so he hooked me up with this Samsung, so I'm back on the Samsung, and that was one thing I was worried about is the way it how it handled. It sounded good. It
didn't chop up. It wasn't choppy. I was able to hear.
Muffled or nothing.
No, the music was a bit loud. So you know,
I was right close to the damn speaker. I noticed that. So next time I'll get a little farther away.
Understand all the raps and all that shit. So it was.
I was like in the front row next to the wall, out of everybody's way, so I can videotape it. But I was right by that fucking speaker though. But yeah.
But it wasn't bad at all. It didn't make it where it was like too bad. Where I was like, I can't listen to this.
Yeah, right, you know right. Like all distorted and shit. Yeah. All like a blown out pussy.
It's a good time. I felt like I was hanging out while I wasn't hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool for me. Word. All right, let's get up out of here, yo. Let's get up out of here. Big shout out to Mike. Big shout out to Chubby Dogs. Big shout out to Steve Stoner. Steve Stoner probably sleeping. That nigga came back from his trip and he's probably beat the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll catch him on the next one. Mad love to my brother from another mother, Smoking Joe. You know how it is. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And let's get the fucks up out of here. Because, I mean, I ain't got no pussy lined up or nothing, but.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And.
Oh, that's right. It was St. Patty's Day today. Happy Green Leaf.
Bam.
Green leaf to everybody.
I got a little bit of Irish on me, and I got my green on, and I smoke a lot of green, so I got green THC blood in me. But anyway,
my stepdaughter reminded me today. She was like, it's St. Patrick's Day. I didn't bring no green, and I have green fatigues on, and I said, oh shit, I didn't even know St. Patrick's Day. I was like, look, I got green on. But it's my ass. I don't want to show my ass. You won't stand up, you'll see right through it. So,
word.
All right, let's get up out of here. All right, y'all.
The D420 Show is sponsored in part by Wine V Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor with a need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. Fueled by Ant Live Comedy. Powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who's been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Bud, peace, and happiness.